Hello saree stars, how are things going on in your saree world? As always, I am here to share with you some very beautiful, very fantastic sarees. Now these are the type of sarees that most of you like. Can you guess which weave this is? Yes, it is the Queen of Silks, the Kanjivaram, which is a favorite for many of us. It's my personal favorite kind of weave too. Now, before we start into the sarees, before I start showing you the sarees today, I just wanted to share something with all of you. Now, many times we get asked a question, and that is, do you have more colors in this particular design? Can we get it in this color or that color? So, the answer to that is, as a curator, what we have been consciously trying to do is try to see which motifs stand out on which colors. So certain motifs bring out, they enhance the beauty of the sari more on a particular shade rather than some other colors. So that is what we always keep in mind while curating the best possible colors and designs for you. So while we can make it in a color of your choice, what we curate for you is what we think is the best possible color to highlight a particular design. Like for example, on certain colors, the motifs may not stand out well enough for you to appreciate the true beauty. So this is what we keep in mind as a curator while bringing to you the best of sarees. So now to get started, we have a saree here which is a very fabulous Kanjivaram silk saree, and it's something that many of you like because of the motifs, the structure, the layout, the design element. Everything has come together so beautifully in the saree, and it's a personal favorite of mine too. And I have a saree in this design too. You may have seen it on my Instagram or Facebook feed. So this is a beautiful Kanjivaram saree in a deep blue with all over checks or kattam. Now the borders of the sari are rettapet. When we say retta is two. So when we say rettapet, it means two lines of zari motifs on the border. So it's got rettapet, rudraksha motifs on the border. You can see the motifs here. And it is on a green base, right? These motifs. And the body, like I said, has a deep blue body with checks. Now the showstopper in the sari is its pallu. So if you see the pallu here, it's got these beautiful kili or parrots. Now this design is based or inspired by the Kalakshetra parrot sari, the Kalakshetra design. So this is based on that design. So today we have for you a new color combination, that is blue and green. So the beautiful blue and the soothing green, they come together in a very nice way. And the green borders with the motifs, the body with the checks, the pallu with the parrot. Everything in the sari is sheer love, right? When you see it, you like everything. It's a classic Kanjivaram silk sari. And the sari has blouse fabric in the same color as the pallu. So this is our first pick for you today. So this is the beautiful sari that I am sure many of you are going to fall in love with. Now another sari which has a motif which most people like, and this is a Mail Chakram. Mail is a peacock and Chakram is a wheel. So Mail and Chakram are often found together in Kanjivaram silk saris, and the sari we have for you today in this combination, with this motif combination, is a beautiful sea green color Kanjivaram silk sari. Now it's a very grand sari. And it's a doon chhaum, it's a short sea green. And if you see the body of the sari, see this is how the body of the sari is, with all these Mail and Chakra motifs. Can you see them? Right? And the pallu is really fabulous and grand, and it has these small Mail Chakrams, you can see them here. Right? It has got small Mail Chakrams. Then it has got a Lehriya weave, which is a diagonal kind of, zari weave on the pallu. Then it's got some more Mail Chakram motifs. So this is the grand pallu of the sari. Now this is a head turner, this sari. So wherever you wear this and go, your heads are going to turn in your direction, and people cannot stop giving you a second look. That's the kind of grandness and beauty that the sari has. The sari has a running blouse fabric, but my personal recommendation is that perhaps you could pair it with a deep short purple blouse. That will look really nice, really unique, and you will stand out in your with your unique signature style, so to say. So this is our second pick for you today. And if you see, you can see the Dhoop Chhav effect. You can see little shades of green. You can see the pallu also. It's a lighter shade of green and with a darker shade of green. So this is our second pick for you. Now the third saree is again in a very different and unique combination. It's one of my favorites too. And this is an Yettukol weave saree. And the body of the saree is in a mustardish color, Vendaya color. You can see the color here. And the borders are in magenta. Right? So this is a very beautiful saree. And the saree has these short green kind of selvages. So the saree, while it looks simple, it's a very stunning piece of work. And what is special is that it's a Yettukol weaving. So when I say Yettukol weaving, if you see the borders of the saree here, you can see temple kind of structure, right, with zari. So there are temples made of zari along the borders. But because it is a Yettukol saree, if you reverse the saree and see, you will not find the zari on the reverse side. So that is the beauty of this weave. That is the uniqueness of an Yettukol weave. While the zari is seen on the front side, it is not seen on the reverse side. And this Yettukol saree comes in a very delightful, very majestic, it's a vintage kind of combination. You can easily remember maybe your mother or grandmothers wearing this kind of color. So it's a very, very vintage kind of color combination and one that will never go out of style. Right? So this is our second pick for you today. Now the pallu of the saree has Seepu Rekku. Seepu Rekku means a comb tooth. Seepu is a comb in Tamil. Rekku means lines. So you can see these nice zari lines, intricate ones, which look like the teeth of a comb, right? So it's called Seepu Rekku. And the blouse piece of the fabric is the same color as the border. That's like a deep, rich magenta. So it's a very nice combination. Very beautiful saree. And you can wear it for all kinds of occasions. So this is our next pick for you today. One more favorite saree, like I said, all the sarees today are in very unique shades, very unique designs and very different colors, which you will not easily find. Okay. So this is like a short wine color or a short purple with a grey tinge. It's a hard to describe kind of shade. So that's why I said it's unusual to find this kind of shade. And it's got red selvages. So if you see the saree, you can see how the saree looks. And not only the color, the motifs on the body are also very different from what you usually find. So it's got these, it is not exactly a chakram, but it's more like a floral kind of chakram you can see. So it's got a very different kind of motif. And the borders have mail and chakram, if you see, right? It's got this. Now, what do you think the color of the pallu is going to be for this saree? Any guesses? So, if you thought it's going to be a red pallu or maybe a self pallu or a green pallu, you're wrong, because the pallu is in a dramatic turquoise kind of shade, right? It's like really very, very contrasting to the body. You wouldn't expect this color of pallu on this kind of saree. So this is a very special saree, very nice saree. And the pallu has these small paisley buttas, you can see here. And then it has got pakshis. Then it has got these diamond motifs, right? So these are repeated on the pallu. So it's a very unique, very, very beautiful saree. And the body is again a Dhoop Chhav. I love Dhoop Chhav sarees because depending on the lighting, they will show up differently in the photographs. They'll appear differently, the way you perceive the color will be different for each person also. So I love Dhoop Chhav sarees and this is a fantastic pick For those of you who are looking for something very different, very exclusive, something which you don't find regularly while purchasing sarees. So this is one of our special picks for you today. And see the blouse piece of the saree. It's got this zari all over on the blouse piece and it's in a red color. So this is our special pick for you today. And this also is my favorite saree. In fact, all the 4 sarees I presented to you are my favorite sarees today. Okay. So I hope you liked our presentation of specially curated, beautiful combinations, beautiful motif sarees that I've shared today. And please share this video with your friends and family too. And like and follow us on Instagram and Facebook for regular updates. If you have any queries about any of these sarees, you can reach out to us on WhatsApp 97699711513 or via our Facebook or Instagram Messenger. All these sarees will be available on our website www.kalpavastram.com. You can purchase from there directly, and if you have any queries, you can always reach out to us. I hope you enjoyed today's video. We'll be back again with more sarees, more spectacular videos. Till then, take care and bye.